Hello everybody, my name is Firo, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. I normally have a theme or some kind of prompt to go on for these videos, but today I'm just going to be ranting. This is an artist rant or a art rant, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to be super coherent, and I've just been having a couple of rough weeks, so I wanted to make a video about it because I can. So let's get started. So my problems all began when I decided to update my iPhone to the new iOS 26, whatever it is. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, and the only reason I updated it is because I bought the Dumb Phone app, and I was like, this app looks like something that's gonna help me like detox and just, not use my phone so much. I've been like really wanting to get a flip phone for the longest time because I loved having a flip phone when that was like an actual thing. And so I wanted to get one again, but then I was like, no, it's not practical in this day. So I'm just gonna get an app that makes my phone dumber. And I got the app, and then I had to update my phone in order to use a certain feature on the app, and then I updated it, but I did the wrong one. I could have updated it to like the iOS 18, and I didn't do that. I did the 26 one, and now my phone is screwed, and I hate looking at it. When it happened, I actually wanted to just like throw it across the wall so that I could break it so I could get a new phone, because I was so annoyed with this update. I've always hated Apple, but like, man, this update just put me over the edge with like Apple phones and Apple in general. This video actually, so you'll notice the first little clip that I have is like 10 seconds long, and then the second one is like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that. The second clip that I have here is two videos, both like an hour to an hour and 40 minutes long. I couldn't upload these videos onto my computer for some reason in one individual file because for whatever reason now, Apple will not allow you to export anything over like 4 gigabytes. And these videos were like 6 to 12 gigabytes long or large or whatever. So I had to divide these videos into like 7 different videos in order to get them onto my computer. And unfortunately, the really large videos look better. So like the speed paint looks so much cleaner and so much better, and you can actually see what I'm doing. So I was like, oh my god, I can't even do the thing that like makes my videos look better because it's just so inconvenient for me. I'm just so frustrated with Apple right now. And also, why is the video that is 1 hour and 40 minutes long only 5 gigabytes, but the video that is 50 minutes long is 10 gigabytes? Why is that? What? I hate Apple. I hate Apple, and I'm never buying an Apple phone ever again. It's not all completely a lost cause because this Dumb Phone app is like blocking my Safari for me, which is actually really good because that's the only thing that I've noticed myself being on for a prolonged amount of time. Everything else on my phone I kind of need to use. I don't have any social medias on my phone, on my iPad. I don't have any social media anywhere. Everything I have to log into on my computer, so it's not like I'm somebody who is always on social media. It's just like I don't want to always be relying on my phone. And I feel like everyone's kind of feeling that way recently. But so yes, the Dumb Phone app is working for me for what I need it to be working for. It's not cheap. Like, it was not a cheap purchase at all. I'm just like annoyed. I'm just annoyed with this stupid Apple update. And the thing that annoys me the most is that I never ever update my phone. I did not update my phone a single time since I got it because it just takes up so much memory and it makes your phone get slower and your battery drain way quicker. So I never updated it. But for this one app, I was like, I'll just do it one time. And then it screwed me in the butt, and I'm just mad. I'm so mad. It's been like 3 weeks and I'm still so mad at this new update. I hate looking at my phone. It's so ugly. I hate it. Like, and it sounds so silly to be so annoyed, but I just wanted an hour of energy back in my life. And in school right now, it's been so taxing, and I'm honestly like not enjoying what I'm studying. Like, I love doing art. I love doing music. That's not the question. The question is, do I like studying it? And I think this year I realized I don't. I don't like studying art, and that's so hard to say because when you're in like an art degree, music specifically, you kind of need to get a PhD in order to make money in Canada. You want art grants. Having a PhD is how you get grants. That's pretty standard. That's when you start making money, getting your compositions into like actual symphonies and things like the big stuff, you know? So this whole time having this plan of like, I'm gonna get a PhD in music. That's my goal. And then I think this year, I've just every time I think about that, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I've been going through every other career option to like get myself to not do that. I love music. I love making music, but it's just not fulfilling in that way. I don't get like the satisfaction of creating things that some people do. I like working with people and I like making music, but it's just like there's something missing. And so I've just been like career searching for everything else I could possibly do. And like even today, I was just like, oh my God, I should just take the MCAT and go to med school. Cause like I'm gonna have a undergraduate degree. It'll be the same amount of time, except for when I graduate from med school, I'll be making $100,000 like right away. Whereas in a music degree, I'm just not gonna be making any money. You wanna study this thing you love, but the act of studying the thing you love is so annoying. Like art people are so annoying. University art people in general who like have lived in art their whole life and just like have never lived in the real world are so annoying, and I can't stand it. And I think I'm starting to realize that like when I'm in that artist echo chamber, it's so hollow and lonely, and like you just don't feel like a human being when you're in that echo chamber talking about art in this way that is just so pointless. Like I was just in like a film class the other day and we were talking about which character is most heroic in this film. And I'm like, well, they all could be, and it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter who's most heroic. I know that we're in like a film class to analyze these things, but like everything we're supposed to analyze, I'm just like, it doesn't matter. You could look at any film. You could look at the Santa Claus with Tim Allen and be like, this movie is historic because XYZ. And like you could tear apart any piece of media and talk about it. And if you talk about it academically enough, then it's an important piece of media in the world. And I just like, I hate talking about art. I really do. And like I love talking about art enthusiastically with other artists who also love art, but like man, talking about art in an academic way where you're supposed to sound smart and you're supposed to like, it's just like, it's so frustrating. Let's be real here. I went to art school to study it, to analyze it, to criticize it, and to learn from it, and to learn how to do it myself, most importantly, but I've been here for 6 years. And I'm just kind of sick of this attitude of if you enjoy it, you're not thinking about it enough. Art for entertainment isn't art. And yet we'll be studying pieces of music that were meant for entertainment 200 years ago. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be studying art where I am. Like I cannot say enough. Me going from what my background is, being in the school I am right now, in the program I am right now, is like actually kind of insane. I am so limited in my background in music. And so I'm like trying to do the best I can. But man, when we start talking about what the meaning of a chord change is, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe it just sounded good. And why is it that when music sounds good, it's not academic enough? Like there's sometimes with these modern art people, if it looks good, if it sounds good, if it makes you feel good, then it's not good enough for them. And it's so tiring. I just want to watch my fun movies and cartoons and like be happy and make those cartoons and those shows. Oh my god, there goes my meds alarm. Okay, I'm back and medicated. So one thing I'm doing to regain my sanity from all of this nonsense, I noticed that I really liked waking up at 6 a.m. Like I don't actively enjoy waking up at 6 a.m., but I love how peaceful it is. And like every job I've ever had to work at that starts at like 7, I've always been on time and way more alert and like way better at the end of my my day. I've been waking up at 6 a.m. and watching a movie every day, which sounds insane. It sounds insane, I know, but it's like so fun. I used to do this in high school because I had to go to band at 7 a.m. and I'd wake up a little too early sometimes, so then I'd watch a TV show. TV shows now, actually, they kind of feel like brain rot to me. If they have a good narrative, then it's fine. But if it's like a sitcom, I can't watch it. I don't know why. Anyways, been waking up at 6 a.m., watching a movie, then going to school. So fun. It's actually so fun because I need to have a like 4-hour grace period every single morning, no matter what time I wake up, whether it is 1 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon or 9 a.m. Like, doesn't matter. Need that 4-hour grace period of grogginess in the morning. So 2 of those have now become movie time, where I just turn my brain off, watch a movie, and I'm enjoying movies now because I don't have the brain power to think about them, which is really nice because I haven't enjoyed a movie in a really long time. And it also doesn't make me want to watch a movie later in the day, which used to be a really huge problem for me. I would come home, not do any homework, and just binge watch a TV show. But now when I come home, I feel like working because I've already had my TV show or my movie that morning. So I've already had a break, which has been really nice. Don't know if I would recommend it, but it's working for me. Some actual art related things towards MISCHIEF and my comic, the one that I am inking in this video. I have been messing around a lot with different pens and different materials, which is good and bad. Good being I'm figuring things out, bad being every single page looks completely different. I know that inking traditionally is my medium. It's the one that I feel the most comfortable in, so I'm using this first volume of MISCHIEF as kind of a tester, so hopefully after this one everything's going to be a lot more cohesive, but this first volume is just all over the place when it comes to line thickness and different utensils I'm using and all those things. I have currently been using the Hunt 102 as my backgrounds, but I hate that pen. It's the industry standard comic quill nib, but I hate it because it breaks on me. I have a very strong and firm grip, and it does not like me. It will snap almost every single page I draw, so obviously that's not a viable solution. And I just recently got a glass pen, so hopefully, I haven't tried it out yet on any of my comics, but hopefully that'll work because I cannot afford to buy any more Hunt 102s. I don't know how it's the industry standard. It is so flimsy and so fragile, and it does not hold that much ink. I honestly prefer like the other, I don't think they're actually real G pens, but they're G-like pens. I have one large one and one small one, and the large one I use for things that are like really in the foreground, and then the smaller one I use for all of the people, unless they're being highlighted, which I use the large one for. And I've been trying to move away from microns because microns get super dry really quickly, and they're really annoying to replace because they are expensive, and I need an alternative, but so far I haven't found an alternative to microns. So if I find one, then great. But so far I haven't found one that's just like easy to use, has a bit of flexibility and thickness, and also doesn't dry up. It's really hard to find a good pen, so working on that too. Anywho, if you stuck around to watch till this point, I'm proud of you. And if there's anything that you want me to talk more about, either that I mentioned in this video or just in general, if you like these kind of videos, whatever, let me know in the comments because I don't know what y'all want. I've just been doing what I want. So anyways, love ya and see you in the next one. Adios.